everyone, and welcome back to my Get Into Cosplay series. We're back! This month, I'm going to be getting into my Grian cosplay. So, to start us off, I start by fixing up my lights and moving my mannequin, etc, etc. Then I go and grab the outfit, which is fairly simple as a base outfit for him. And it's time to get into the base fit. Boom. Now it's time to add the contacts. For Grian, I use MocoQueen's yellow avatar scleras. I've used these contacts for the last couple of Life Series cosplays I've done, because I like the color that's a mix between like green and yellow. My eyes are pretty dark behind them, and it actually makes the colors mix really well. If you're interested in getting some colored contacts of your own, you can use code SHERBERT at mocoqueen.com for 20% off your order. Anyways, let's get into the makeup. As usual, we start off with the foundation and any bit of spot cover-up that needs to be done, and I actually decided to put my hair up into a wig cap now just to get it out of the way. Then I add my contour on my cheeks, nose, and jaw, and it's time for eyebrows. Since the wig is actually a lighter color than my eyebrows, I actually use a mixture of yellow and orange to fill them in. This still gives them a more masculine look, but color matches a little bit better. Then I do the eye makeup, which is actually fairly basic for him, just sticking to the regular orange and red around and under his eyes. Then I add the freckles. For this, I just use brown eyeshadow and do little dots randomly all over my cheeks and nose. And once they are placed, if I think any of them are too dark or prominent, I can just smudge them a little and blend them in. And that's the basic main makeup. Now it's time for the fun stuff. For my Grian cosplay, I like to add some UV paint details, starting with this glowing purple that I got off of Amazon to make the Watcher/Evo SMP symbol on his cheek. It can take a couple of coats to get it right, but essentially, you just paint it on. I actually straight up use a paintbrush to do this, as they're more built to deal with body paint like this. Once it's set, I let it dry for a while. And while it's drying, I can start putting on some of the other cosplay pieces, starting with the wings. Eventually, I want to get or make full parrot wings from him with multiple colors, but for now, I just use these smaller plain red guys. Then I add some of these straps. I recently got this really cool brown leather harness thing that I actually put over the wings, and it kind of sits like a backpack. I think that looks pretty good, and it covers up the wing straps. I also add this crossbody strap that's just a belt to fill in some more of the red space, and we're good. Now it's time to add some more UV details. Again, because I'm basing this cosplay mainly off of the Life series, I added 3 colored hearts painted onto his neck, representing his lives. Again, I just use a paintbrush for this and just slowly and carefully paint small hearts starting with green, then yellow, then red, roughly trying to make them all the same size. Then, to add a little bit more distinction, I take my white liquid eyeliner and just draw a little heart shape in white around each of them. Since it's such a small shape, I try to be careful and not to smudge anything, but sometimes it happens and you can just clean it up with concealer afterwards. Looking good. Now it has to dry, so I'll add some more pieces, starting with these little heart pins that I cut out of foam and painted. I try to make them mirror the hearts on the neck, so it can take a second to get them pinned in the right place, but we got it. Then it's wig time. Grian's hair is right on the border of blonde and brown, so I tried to find a wig that matched that, and I think I got pretty close. Once I mess with it for a second, I can add the flight goggles to sit on top of his head, and these cool custom wing ears that I made. These just hook on with a little wire behind the ears and are completely adjustable so I can make them sit evenly. Nice. And it's time for the danglies. I made a couple of chains to hang from bobby pins with feathers at the ends of them that I can literally just pin straight into the wig and then they dangle. I add the funky fingerless gloves and a little burb friend. And this is just a little silly addition that I like for all the pesky burb memes. And we're good. It's time to film. That is my Grian cosplay. I had a lot of fun putting this one together, especially the UV details. I just set up a brighter UV light and you can really see it glow now, even in the brighter lighting, and I just love it. I've been having a lot of fun with the Life Series cosplays recently, and you might be seeing some more soon. Maybe in a CMV. Who's to say? Anyway, here's me getting out of cosplay. There is a whole series of videos like this up on my channel for a bunch of different cosplays, so if you're interested in those, you can go check them out on that playlist. As well as I just uploaded my Best of 2023 compilation of some of my favorite TikToks and Twitch clips from this last year, so go check that out. If you enjoyed this, perhaps consider subscribing or dropping a little like. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Anyways, I'll see you next time.